Marriage is not for monogamy. Marriage was created for structure and family. It was never for monogamy.
Cheat. But I'm still going to tell women that men are basically as faithful as their options because it is far better for women to understand male nature. It's a possibility and make peace with it versus trying to control men.
I'm young, 25, but I am not delusional enough to think that I am enough for a man. It cannot be satisfied ever. They need to collect sex like they collect money from different women. If a man isn't cheating, it's because he can't. If a man is being honest, it's because he has no choice but to. If you genuinely believe humans are monogamous, you're crazy. A man that men look up to once said this: if a man is faithful, it's because nobody wants him. I swear to God, if your man ain't cheating, it's because nobody wants him.
For day-to-day survival, for reproduction and social acceptance. Today, we marry for love and so much more. For thousands of years, spouses were workmates. They struggled together to produce the food, clothing, and shelter required to survive. Then, starting around 1850, America and other Western nations industrialized. Increasing wealth meant that more people could meet those low-level needs without being married. For the first
I say this: men are as loyal as their bank accounts, right? The bigger the bank account, the less loyal he's going to be, right? Because the more women he's going to attract, because women are attracted to winners. The more he's a winner, the more women want him. The more access he has to different varieties of women, the more likely he's going to cheat. That's why all athletes cheat. Will not be rewarded with loyalty for holding a man down and having his children and do that for you. He will never reward you for it. Being a great wife, being a great mother will not reward you monogamy. This is why a lot of athletes have babies on their wives. Why men have children on their wives. Allegedly, Judge Mathis had a side chick. Most likely it was true. Before you say, oh, my man doesn't cheat, he must be not bored yet. Y'all must still be in a honeymoon phase.
It is better for them to accept men as we are, whether men choose to cheat or not. It is far more helpful if women today had the mindset of women 50, 70, 100 years ago. Boys will be boys.
If a man was given the option to be Future or Russell Wilson, quiet as it's kept, Russell was Future at one point before he became Russell. They don't want the option to be loyal. They don't want it by force. They want the option to be an ain't shit ass man. Like, they want that option. Like, I could be a player, I could be a Future, but I choose not to be because I don't want to be. But they want that option. Like, Bernice is this, Bernice is that. Bernice understands that I'm not going to be rewarded for marrying and being a good wife. I'm not going to be rewarded with anything besides money. I don't want your sex. I can get plenty of sex. I don't want your loyalty because there's no such thing coming from a man. So what's wrong with money? I don't see nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with money? What's wrong with wanting a benefit?
And the little details that of a woman that you don't know, that's going to be a problem. But if you know the little small things and you say, babe, here's $500, go and get yourself some more panties.
I really don't see what's wrong with it. You're not going to be rewarded with loyalty. You're going to raise children and struggle like bastards. So why not want the one with the most money? This is why I don't get why men get upset when, I mean, I understand, but it's like, why do you get upset with that? Not going to be rewarded with loyalty no matter what bracket the man is in, so why not date the guy with the highest? Another lie that's a piss from hell is that, oh, men don't ruin their family for happiness. Men do. They ruin their families by creating outside babies and having sex all over town and bringing back STDs. They run their families for a night of pleasure all the time. All the time. Women just file for a divorce because they're tired of the shit. Men don't file for a divorce because they want to stay in a sticky situation. Men don't ever leave because they know it's hard to replace some woman. The average man don't ever leave. Rich men leave. That's why I say rich men breaking up their marriage. A man breaking up his marriage and leaving his wife is a rich man sport, and sometimes they don't want to do it because it's cheaper to keep her. If y'all didn't have to pay that bill, y'all wouldn't leave. Y'all would leave too. Y'all be filing just as much. It's been happening since the beginning of time. All right. But yeah, no such thing as loyalty. There's no such thing as monogamy. You won't be rewarded for it. It's something you'll do just to contribute to society. Your children becoming doctors, lawyers, or engineers, sonographers, things like that, or contribute to society. That is your reward. A loving family is your reward, but loyalty would never, and monogamy would never be your reward. So don't go into marriage looking for it. You alone, you being a good wife and mother will never be enough for a man. That's okay. But it's just something I feel like you should know.